everyone, it's Tiara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another review for you guys, and it's of another Malaysian brand, and it's by the brand Syed Faizal Beauty. So just a backstory, Syed Faizal is a Malaysian makeup artist and he came out with some makeup products, so I'm here to test them today. And the reason why I decided to, put his products to the test is because a couple of months ago, Fashion Valley Singapore actually reached out to me and we collaborated, and they actually sent me a bunch of goodies, a bunch of makeup, and one of the items was actually this. This is one of Syed Faizal's first eyeshadow palettes. This is called the Mata Syed Killer's Eyes, the Essential Eye Palette, and in here there are 4 shades, so there's like 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. And I was so blown away by how much or how pigmented and how good these eyeshadows were, that when he released the announcement that he was going to come out with like a real eyeshadow palette with 12 shades and like a mix of mattes and shimmers, I was like really excited. So I got my hands on them on Fashion Valley. They actually retail for 100 ringgit. And when you convert it to Singapore, it's around $34 or slightly less if you have points with Fashion Valley. So yeah, I got it. And also, just a segue, I didn't buy this from Fashion Valley. I got it at an event that I went to a couple of months ago in November, and it's called The Lady's Souk and A Woman's Heart. I will link that vlog down below. I've just uploaded it, so you can go and check it out. And some of the vendors actually gave me some of Syed Faizal Beauty's lip products. So here I have the BIBIR, which is BIBIR in Malay, BIBIR in English means lips. So this is the matte lip color, and this is also another BIBIR or lip product, and this is the velvet lip color. So I have 2 Syed Faizal Beauty's like lip products to share with you guys. So let's get started with the chapter 1 eyeshadow palette. So this is what it looks like. It looks like a book kind of thing. Ta-da! Unfortunately, there's no mirror. So here on this side, it says content, and it just says what is in the palette itself. And it's so cool. It actually says page M1 to M12. So he refers to the eyeshadow palette, the eyeshadow colors as pages. They are so gorgeous, and I know I probably have so many eyeshadow palettes that have the same color scheme, but that's what I'm here for, to review and test out and swatch products for you guys so that you can make informed decisions before you splurge your money on something. So I really have high hopes for this, and let's just stop rambling and get on with it. From the looks of it, there are 4 matte shades which are right here. There's a dark brown, like a mid-tone brown, there's like a warm orangey shade, and also this is the perfect crease shade, I think. I've yet to swatch them, and the rest are all glitter shades. Let me just pull up my sleeves for the swatch. But don't worry, I'll also insert like close-up swatches as well, just like I've done with my previous review and swatch videos. Right, so we're gonna go with M1. M1 is a dark chocolatey. Oh, I just swatched it on the table. M1 is a very nice chocolatey. Oh, it's so smooth. Okay, again, I have very hairy arms, so it may crumble. Oh wow, you guys! Nice. This is me kind of slowly blending it out. Like, I don't know. Oh wow, okay, I'm like impressed, and this is only the first shade. So now let's go down to M2, which is another matte brown shade. Right, so this is M2. Oh, okay, this reminds me of Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek a little bit, in a sense that it's, when you swatch it, it's not super pigmented, it's very buttery, but when you blend it or you buff it into the crease, it's like really nice. Next we have M3. Oh my goodness. Okay, I really, from swatching it, I actually really like it already. And the last matte shade is M4, and this is the lightest matte shade or the lightest of the browns in this palette. Can we just give a standing ovation for the fact that there are 4 matte shades that are useful? And alright, so now let's go on to the second row. Oh gorgeous. But oh my god, I cannot. I don't know what eyeshadow look to do with this now. Next up is M6. It's also a gold shade, but I think it has more of a peachy rose gold undertone. Aim myself here. Oh my god. Oh, this is so pretty. Now, moving on to M7. This one is slightly muted. Pink shade. For those of you... Oh, but it's so pretty though. Going down, we have M8. This is also quite crumbly, but... yeah, this is so far, by far the most crumbliest. But then again, I told you guys, right, I got like hair on my arm. Okay, this one, M8, it has a shift, like a... it has almost like a duochrome kind of. Upon closer inspection, M8 didn't perform as well as the rest of the other shades, and I'm not sure why. It's more powdery than the rest. Now we're going to move on to the last row. This is M9. I'm going to do it on my this arm then. This is a very nice chocolatey shade. And oh wow. Oh my god guys, this is so pretty. M10 is, I would say, a rusty shade. It has, oh, it's very like orangey, very pretty, very easy to use as well, and it complements like Asian skin tones. And M11, I would say it's a more muted version of M10. Yep. And last but not least is M12. M12 is, I would say, the most wearable one of the lot because it's not too bright and it's not too dark. Alright, so wow, I am like super impressed with the eyeshadow palette. I would have to say that the M8 was the one that disappointed me because it's like quite crumbly and I don't know what it's doing. So we're just gonna have to test it out. Alright, so now I'm gonna scoot you guys closer, of course, so that I can do like a full-blown eyeshadow look for you guys. Right, I forgot to bring out my eyeshadow primer, so I'm gonna use my concealer as a base. Alright, let's roll. Okay, so I don't know what look I'm gonna do. Okay, I just realized a problem that I forgot to mention because I was just too excited. Out of the matte shades that they don't have a flat matte cream shade for the brow bone. I'll probably use this, but I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out. So that's one downside of this palette, that there's no matte white or matte cream shade to highlight the brow bone. Because that's just personal preference. I'm gonna start working on my crease first. I'm gonna go in with M4, this shade right here, and I'm gonna start building up my crease quite a fair bit. And I'm gonna go from the outer corner to the inner corner. So I'm just gonna go one full long sweep. Okay, there's a little bit of kickback, but nothing too horrible. Just blend it in. I do have to say that I like how when I pick it up with my fluffy blending brush, it doesn't pick up too much product, that when I put it onto my eyes and blend it out, it's like oh my god, too much. So that's M4 in my crease. I'm actually really liking it a lot. Now I'm gonna go up to M3. So this is M3, this is the color that I'm going with next, and I'm just dunking in my brush, and the fallout is actually not so bad, or rather the kickback. Again, I'm just gonna go on the same areas, just aiming slightly lower. Alright, and then I'm going to take a slightly more tapered brush and I'm going to go in with M2, which is this one right here. Again, the kickback is really minimal and manageable. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. I love it. Wow. Wow, that blended out really fast and really easily. And because I'm really extra, I'm gonna go there and hit to M1 with another brush. And this is the darkest brown shade, so I'm really gonna take a little bit because I don't know how much this is going to. Oh wow. Okay, I'm just gonna concentrate this like right at the outer part with circular motions. I have a good feeling about this eyeshadow, guys. Okay, M1 has quite a bit of kickback as compared to the rest. Maybe because it has like more pigment than the others. Clean brush, just to feather out everything. Alright, so I'm feeling this red shade right here, M10. This very nice rusty orange shade. So with this kind of shades, I prefer to use my fingers, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some of my fingers. Oh. Oh my god. I don't even use like Fix Plus or a setting spray or anything. I just use my fingers straight from the pan. Yes. Alright, then I'm gonna use M7. Just a little bit, a teeny tiny bit. And just dab it on the center of my lids. Alright guys, so I'm pretty happy with my eyeshadow look. I'm gonna like just convert like what or like I just want to transfer whatever I did on the top, like on my lid, to the bottom. I'm just gonna go in with the darkest shade, which is M1. Right, clean my brush, and I'm gonna go in with M2. Then again M3. And last one M4. I'm just being very extra lah, but YOLO. And then I'm gonna take M1 again, and I'm just gonna really like concentrate that on the outer corner. Alright, so I'm gonna put on some liner, mascara, and maybe some lashes, and I'll be right back so we can finish off the whole video with the lips. Alright, so I've put on some liner, some lashes, and this is the finished look. And guys, I actually applied the shade M8, which was the shade that I didn't like just now when I swatched it. I used the brush and put it in the inner corners of my eyes, and just as I suspected, it has like a little bit of a shape shifting or color shifting component to it. So I think that it works better if you use a brush to apply it. So as you can see in the inner eye corners, there's a pink iridescent shade to it, but it's actually the shade M8. So that's a pretty pleasant surprise if I do say so myself. And I'm actually quite liking how the whole like look turned out, so I'm really happy. Alright, so now I'm gonna try out the lip colors before I zoom out. The velvet lip color, and I have the shade Baby. It's a very nice baby pink shade. It smells very like cake, like butter cake, very sweet. It reminds me of like the NYX kind of liquid lipstick kind of smell. Oh. So I just applied the velvet lip color in the shade Baby, and this is what it looks like. It's a matte liquid lipstick. I like the smell. It's very easy to apply, but one thing to note is that you kind of have to layer it. Okay, so I've tried to mute out my lips as much as I could because the lipstick stained my lips. Now we're going to go in with the matte lip color. This is in the shade Sun Rays. I guess the difference is this is the matte lip color and this is the velvet. I'm not really sure what's the difference, but if I do find out, I'll put it in the description box below. This one is a brown shade. Again, oh, this one the smell is slightly different. It's more sweet. Oh. Alright, so this is what the shade Sun Ray looks like, and this is the matte lip color. And actually I prefer the formulation on this as compared to the velvet one because this one is more comfortable, I feel like. The other one is a little bit more drying. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look that I came up with, and of course the eyeshadow look that I created using the Syed Faizal Beauty Side Killer Eyes Eyeshadow Palette Chapter 1. And I'm gonna share with you guys my final thoughts on them, which I think you probably know already lah what I think about them, but let's just, you know, run through it quickly. So the price point, I think it's on point for the amount of shades that you get and the quality of shades that you get. It's amazing. And of course, you get very beautiful shades in here. You have enough matte shades to create like a very blown out or a very simple crease work. The only downside is that they don't have a matte white or cream shade for brow bone highlight, which as you can see I didn't really highlight much. Other than that, this shade M8 really disappointed me at first but surprised me at the end, because when I use a brush and put it in the inner eye corners, the formulation on it when you use your fingers is very crumbly. So I highly recommend using a dry brush and just packing it on, and I recommend putting it like in the inner eye corners because I think that's a really cool look. And everything else, every other shade, the shimmers or satins, they are amazing. They're super buttery, they're so easy to blend, and my recommendation to use them is either to use a flat packing brush, or you know what, just use your fingers like I did. Pick it up and just like dab it with onto your eyelids, and you get a very good color payoff. And all of the shades blend seamlessly to one another. It's so easy to work with them. I'm just really impressed with this eyeshadow palette, and I would definitely recommend it. I will link down below where you can actually purchase this from Fashion Valet. And as for the lipsticks, again, I do have to say that I'm not really sure what's the difference between the both, because they both kind of have the same finish, but I much prefer the one that I have on my lips, which is the matte lip color. We come to the end of my first impressions, swatches and review of the Syed Killer's Eyes, the eye palette chapter 1, and I hope you guys found this video helpful and useful. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are intending to purchase this eyeshadow palette, because I would love to know, because I'm capo like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, like reviews, and if you want to see more video content from me. Thank you again for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you guys soon in my next video.